Hi. Okay. So I tweeted out a link to join this hangout to see. I did a little test hangout earlier. Oh my god, this light is so weird. I don't really like this light right here. What character am I doing right now? Oh, there's a streak. Hold on a sec. Figuring out stuff. Sure, that'll work. Yeah. I posted a link to see if anyone can join, and I'm still figuring out Hangouts. Really am. Really figuring it out. Might as well just read. See what happens if anyone clicks on it. I don't know. Thing about Twitter is I posted a link and then people started favoriting the link. But are they going to the link? That's the question. It's live. 0 viewers. That's just here. Floating in space. Floating in the internet space. Oh. It's a card. Ooh. It's people. An envelope. Oh, hi, Demetrius. I have 3 viewers. Okay. Hi, Ines. Ines. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Hi, Demetrius again. Havoc just wrote, I'm writing a fictional story about cheating on partners. What books or articles could you suggest to me about cheating? Oh, hey, Sean. Oh, that's right, Sean. Oh, hey. Now, Sean, wait, you guys, I sent you a link. But then, can you actually join me and talk to me video-wise? Who wants to actually join in video-wise? It has the capability technologically to do so. Anyone? Hello. Yes. I like how everyone's... See, I was just going to read, and then all of a sudden all these Q&As started popping up. So that's exciting. You can't see this, though. All you see is me talking like a crazy person at my computer. So that's not really that helpful. And maybe it is. But does anyone actually have a question? Or want to be part of this? 'Cause how do I invite people? Like Max, I see you asking questions, but how do I get you on here? Like I'm inviting someone right now. I'm clicking invite to their email, but does that mean that they're invited to watch or they're invited to be part of the Hangout? It's very interesting. Someone named Max said, I went to the link and it worked after a bit of a wait. Pretty sure you're doing things right. But I want to actually have more people on video, or at least audio. I want a conversation. Oh, I want to talk to you with my voice and your voice. That's what I'm interested in. But I do appreciate that people are able to ask questions and things. But Sean, about learning more about cheating, I would recommend Tammy Nelson's, Dr. Tammy Nelson. She wrote a book called The New Monogamy, and that was a book and a way to handle monogamy for couples who are dealing with affairs, from what I understand. So I'd recommend her book. Oh, there's so many books. I think you emailed me about this, but yeah, email Tammy Nelson. Yeah, she's doing so much work on this. She would be a great resource. She's really funny. I like her. RL Chill's like, how excited are you for this? And I'm like, so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah. Except, well, it's I think it's about 90 degrees in my apartment right now because my air conditioner is not that powerful. So I'm excited, but I'm also being lulled to sleep by nature. So yeah, that's what I would say. Hey, Carlton. Hi, Max. Um, oh, you can see each other's questions? Oh, okay, so the archived video, you can't see people's questions, but you can see them. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that information. Mm, Todd, I'd enjoy it, but it's not allowing me to join on my phone. No webcam on the computer. Well, could I just, maybe audio? I don't really, I mean, even just voice, really. You know what stinks is that I can't click, oh, I clicked on your name, Todd, and it brought up your profile. Very nice. Oh, look at you with your partner. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I could add you. I'm in your circles. Thank you for that. But no way to add you to a hangout. So weird. Okay, well, Google, get it together. Not everyone's as smart as you, but we're trying. Oh, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to yell. But thank you, Todd. In this new civil rights movement, I can see the tide turning against homophobia. But do you think we'll ever see the same thing happen to blatant sexism toward women? Blatant sexism? Well, I mean, uh, you're never going to necessarily get rid of people disliking other people. That's just people. But to have a system where, without even realizing it, we play into how we're taught we should all relate to each other, I think the institutionalized sexism is going to go away. But yeah, you're always going to have people who are like, I really don't trust that person who's a different color than me. It just doesn't, I don't know. I saw one person that color once steal a thing, so therefore all those people that color are terrible. You know, I mean, you know, somebody's going to come to some really dumb conclusions, very uninformed, no matter what. But it's really about the population. It's the massive scale. Sexism, blatant sexism. Uh, you know what really annoys me? When people find out that something good happened to me and they go, oh, it's because you're a pretty girl. That is maybe one of the most annoying things people have ever said to me. I've gotten that enough times that, oh, it has nothing to do with your skill or the energy you're putting out or the smile you gave that person or what you said or timing or anything else. It's just, oh, you're pretty. So that's why. But anyway, I digress. Hello, how's it going? It's pretty exciting though, this civil rights movement. Demetrius, it's 47 degrees where you are? I'm jealous. Okay. Oh god, there's so much scrolling happening. There's so much scrolling. Carlton says, "Through the Roses Send Me the Thorns" is a great book. It is a great book. I haven't spent much time with it lately. I tend to use SM-101 by Jay Wiseman as my go-to reference book for some basic kink stuff. But yeah, you're reminding me. I need to spend a little time again with that book and just see how that one can add to my knowledge base. Scrolling through the things. Oh, Gerald, if you need someone to talk with, I'm willing to join in. Oh, you don't have to. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out things. I'm always so shy about being with you guys just here. So it's time for me to stop being so weird. Just kind of be present. Okay, Stephanie. I'm going to look at this question for a second. Hi, Sandra. I have a couple of questions. I wrote a message to you on Facebook a couple weeks ago because I couldn't find an email address for your website. What's the best way to get feedback directly to you? Feedback to me? Well, you can comment on my website. I mean, you can email me at sexnerdsandra@gmail.com. I get a lot of email there. I mean, I look at it, but that's my email. I mean, depending on my mood, when I see like 5 new things in my inbox, I'm just like, I just don't have the energy because you never know. I click on an email and I never know. Is it going to be positive? Is it going to be negative? Is it going to be positive and it's going to be this really dramatic story? Is it going to be like a neat story? Is it going to be, what's it going to be? And sometimes I am in the mood to play Russian roulette with my feelings because I'm really affected. I'm there wherever I'm at. I'm there feeling, and it's difficult to create a filter where it's not the case when it comes to email correspondence. That's a longer answer than you were probably requesting. But Stephanie, that's my answer. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. What else? Oh, Todd, great answer on the sexism question. Thanks. You're welcome. Havoc is like, I have a webcam, I can talk. Yes. Okay, how do I invite you, Sean, to be on here? Because I sent you an invite, pretty sure. And I don't know how to invite you. Just maybe drag and drop? Drag and drop? This is bizarre that we're just here together. Just all here together. Oh, scrolling. Other than our patriarchal conditions, what do you think are... Oh my goodness, I have to click select on a question because if I don't, it might move because people are writing things and then I can't find it. Okay, there it is. People voted for it. All right. Other than our patriarchal conditioning, what do you think are some of the biggest barriers holding us back from having healthy conversations with our partners about self? Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, people. I'm going to go inside for this one, just like deep into my own feelings. I struggle with having having productive conversations with my partner about sex, and I always have. It's challenging. I would say a major barrier I'm finding is around mindfulness, about being present and being able to recognize what emotions we're having, but not necessarily react to those emotions, and but just recognize that we're having them and acknowledging them, but without being like, oh, I'm so angry, I blame you, I'm gonna punch your face, or whatever. So if we raised a generation of emotionally aware people with a good dose of self-worth, then you got yourself a lot of people who can probably have healthy conversations with their partners around sex. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. I think it's a pretty good hunch, though. James, I missed ECCC this year. Emerald City Comic-Con, sad face. Are you planning to visit Seattle again in the future? Yes, I actually would like to come to Seattle and Portland sometime this summer and host a few workshops and live shows. That is something that's on my brain. And Ralph, you can join. How do I let you join? How do we do it? So Ralph and Sean can join this conversation. I don't know how to make it happen. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because when I send people the option to join, then they just come and watch, and no one's in the actual talk. It's lots of scrolling a lot. That's my question, James. That's your question. That's my answer. This is bizarre. I'm done with that question. Demetrius says, whatever women do, they must do twice as well as men to be thought half as good. Luckily, this is not difficult. Oh, by a person named Charlotte Witten. I don't know who that is, but oh snap. Oh snap. One for our team. It's an interesting time. It's an interesting time for women. For people, really. And being a bit gender fluid myself, I have to say, it's funny because I'm not really rooting for any one team. I'm not like, woo, women, or I kind of just want to be me and let that just happen. Let me just wear the clothes I'm comfortable in and interact with people the way I have the urge to. I would stop with all the boxing me in, boxing other people in. It's frustrating, and it plays into our relationship, it plays into our careers, plays into our households. It's startling, the things that we know. Oh, Ralph says I love you. Thank you. Ganu says I want big, big. Good job. I don't know. Sure. Dragon, I did check out that link you sent me about public hangout, and I am currently in a public hangout, so I did do what it says. It's true. Yeah. Okay, I need to stop doing duck lips. It's like a weird. Okay. All right. Seems like I've acknowledged all these questions. I'm gonna see if I can add someone to this hangout. So I'm gonna focus on Sean, who's the Havoc Project. How do I do it? Maybe if I click send invite, Havoc. You don't even come up. You don't even pop up. How am I going to do it? Okay, there you are. Just that. I invited you. Okay? So Sean, Havoc Project. I invited you. Does that mean that your face is going to pop up and be part of this conversation? Or is it just mean that you get to watch like other people are? Oh, look, there's more things. In the meantime, Sean, I'm going to answer this question. Hi, Sandra. Long story short, I had a hot makeout and dry hump weekend with my friend's ex, who's also my friend. We didn't have sex because we didn't have condoms, and now I think I love him, but he has a girlfriend. No one knows, it's a secret. How do I get over him? 3 question marks. Oh, Ingrid. Oh, Ingrid. So, make out, dry hump weekend with your friend, who also is the ex of your friend. Plenty of friend groups have had people date other people, then break up and all. Everyone's still friends, so he's just your friend. And now you're having love feelings, but he has a girlfriend. So, you made out and dry humped with someone with a girlfriend. You didn't give any monogamy information, but I'm assuming this is a traditional, basic, he's a girlfriend. So you're asking how to get over him. I wish I could actually talk to you, because what I would like to do is actually have Ingrid chatting with me. Is anyone offering up how to make that happen? Anyone? No? Okay. Well, then we're all in the same boat. Good job. Why do I say good job all the time? You know you're great. You are. Okay. How do I get over him? Man, this reminds me of my, my love episode where I was with Cara Santa Maria and we talked about what happens in your brain when you fall in love. Sounds like you're having, what are these love feelings? Are these like, oh, somebody came up. I'm talking about Ingrid right now, but hello. I don't hear anything. Okay, I don't know how you get over him. I would say, 1, if he has a girlfriend and he made out and dry humped with you, and whether or not you had condoms, great for safe sex that you decided not to have sex without condoms, But give right now, what's probably happening is you're having a little bit of an addiction reaction where you just want more of that feeling. So for that little bit, you need to step back, maybe not look at his profile pic, maybe try and not interact with him, and just get that out of your system, because this is the most uncomfortable part. It's like quitting smoking, honestly. And just recognize that to feel love, it's a feeling. It's not, you don't have to act on it, you don't have to do anything about it, but just breathe into it and just acknowledge that it is a wonderful feeling. But it's not definitive of any sort of relationship. It doesn't mean you have to do anything about it. So, congratulations on feeling some love for someone. Also, he made out with you when he has a girlfriend. For me, that usually diminishes respect slightly, but that's just me. That's what I have to say, Ingrid. Sean, are you there? Havoc?
Yeah.
Oh! Why is your volume so low?
I have no idea. I think it's something clever to do with this lovely quick cam that I had from like 6 years ago. I don't know.
Well, your volume got better when you started talking about how your volume is terrible. But I don't know. Are you supposed to have,
I don't know what's up with the video.
you see your...
Sorry. Go ahead. I see myself on the quick capture on the thing, but I don't know about the other thing.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
There is a plugin that I found out you need to use to be on Google Hangouts. It's possible that you just don't have the plugin. Did you have a question specifically?
I think you actually answered my question, so because I was the one I asked about the monogamy thing.
So you're writing a short story on cheating, or that's a major element of the story?
Well, it's all about like people that cheat, like multiple people, how they cheat with each other, and how the rules of attraction and how that works with each other. And it's kind of not like, it's less judgmental and more about nuance, I guess.
Okay, the nuance of cheating. There's plenty of them. Do you yourself have cheating experience?
No, actually, I don't.
Interesting. You chose to write on that you're not familiar with yourself.
No.
Okay. I mean, huh?
Why not? I could always stand to learn some new things.
Yeah, sure. No, it's just, I mean, I'm curious. I guess I'm curious about what your project is then, if cheating specifically isn't something that you need to learn, that you don't. I guess I think of artistic endeavors, not all of them, but a lot of them as trying to figure out your feelings around something, processing.
Yeah.
But yeah, cheating, it's fascinating. People really compartmentalize what they do and why they cheat. I mean, like this girl who was like all making out with her friend who has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that she's there and, you know, she's available, I guess. I don't know. That's their business, I suppose.
Well, she asked me about it, so now it's my business. You know.
Damn.
Yeah. That's great.
Don't take her behind the woodshed, Sandra. Don't take her behind the woodshed.
No, I'm not. See, I'm not. She didn't tell me information, so maybe it's fine with her. That person's a girlfriend. I just don't know. But I mean, throw it down like that, you know.
Well, I don't know. You could take the Bill Clinton rules of cheating. It's like, well, we did kiss behind a couch, and it was on a weekend, so that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, for me, if the partner finds out, and their agreement wasn't specifically like, as long as I don't find out, it's fine. If it would bother the partner, that to me, not really about the cheating for me. It's about the deceit, you know, the loss of trust that can happen. That's, but.
Well, if you can't see it, I got my my Sex Nerd Sandra bag. I'm rolling up right here. I was taking it to the take it to the grocery store the other day, so I was rolling on up and be like, yeah, what now? What now? Yeah.
Thank you. That's one of the best things about that bag is you get those looks. You know, it's a talking
I
piece.
had an old man. I had an old man threaten to punch me in the face. I told
No,
him if he felt that strong. Yeah. Yeah.
like he was angry, or like he was like, "Oh, you whippersnapper, I'll punch you in the face," or was he like, "Oh, this fist, your face, run, bitch," like that?
Yeah, he's more along the lines of like telling me how I was a pervert and how I should behave myself. Make sure I didn't go to the milk aisle and add something to it. I don't know. It's just kind
Oh,
of really.
oh snap. I want to look at some
Yeah.
questions over here. Sandra, Google's help informs me that a Hangout on air, which I think we're doing, won't let you invite the public during the Hangout. I think you have to do it before you start broadcasting. Well, I clicked public before I started broadcasting. It was already, I mean, you're here with me, so it is public. Like
I estimate the fact that it is in fact I am invited. My camera just sucks, I guess.
wait, well, oh no, I'm not talking to you. Sorry. Talking to Mac, who just wrote me a question or writing me about the Hangout situation. So if someone is watching this, I mean, there's about 28 viewers right now. If they're watching this, then it's public. But how do I, like, Sean, how did you actually get into this Hangout? Like, how is it that I can hear your audio right now?
I downloaded an app on the thing that I'm using, and then it, and then I added it on my computer real quick, and that made clear that problem.
Yes, that's right. I downloaded an app, and then I downloaded a plugin. Maybe the plugin was the app. I don't remember now. That
Hmm.
is the missing piece of information I forgot about. Okay. Did you hear this? You? Hi. Um, so thank you, Mac, for that piece of information. I did do that. We are public currently. I think 4:38. I was only going to do this for half an hour, but then it started late, so I don't know. Um, Sean, is it okay that I'm calling you Sean? Because technically, like, anonymity, I respect anonymity to a fact that where I realize every time I say your name, I'm embarrassed because technically your name is Havoc Project.
I, I don't mind. That's just my YouTube channel that I use, so that's no
So
biggie. So,
let's see.
no big.
All right, I'm gonna answer some questions to the side. Are you gonna hang out, Sean? Are you gonna chill with me? Or are
I
you...
got no problem. I
All
got
right.
no problem. I just gotta reload my chocolate milk. I'll be fine.
Ooh, I've got cranberry juice, but hey.
Yeah.
Um, Someone thinks that you have to be in a circle before adding them to cam voice chat. It's very possible. I added a few people to circles who wanted to be part of this. And I kind of we got a little technologically challenged, but we're learning together.
Yeah.
Um, scrolling. Why is sex a taboo subject, ultimately? Other animals don't have this sense of privacy. Why is it? I don't know. I mean, I probably do know, but right off the bat, it's not like I do know. I was definitely taught not to masturbate around people. I mean, I've never seen people until I sought it out. So, can't talk. I never saw people have sex together in front of me until I sought that out in my adulthood. And it actually feels quite natural once I'm in a space where a bunch of people are having sex together. Um, and I have wondered that myself. Um, if I just grew up where I knew that adults did that sort of thing together, it was no big deal. Would sex be that taboo? Because it's not that dramatic when people have sex in the same room. It's fun and at first it's startling, but my goodness. It's learned. I think it's just pretty simply learned. I mean, I think some things you just sort of not to say that if I were taught that people could just have access to my body whenever they wanted, I think that would, like, I would not like that naturally. Like, I'd still want a lot of agency over my own body, but no, can you imagine a world where we were all taught that sex is totally normal and that you, what if we walked down the block and people were just making out and penetrating, like, right on the sidewalk? Straight, just barely not on the side, just like right in the flower beds, just right there. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, what's normal? I don't really. I mean, it's fine. We are where we're at. It doesn't have to be, but it can feel quite natural. It happens. So, learned radical bacon. Very nice handle. Stabby says, I know the belief is that uncircumcised penises are more sensitive, but does that translate to orgasming quicker? Not necessarily. I mean, clits are extremely sensitive. Extremely, but that doesn't mean that women climax very fast. And you have more nerve endings. I mean, you have the inside and the outside of the foreskin, so you have just more sensation area. I mean, you're adding to the experience, but no, more sensitive doesn't mean coming quicker necessarily. That's my answer to that. Also, some people are more sensitive without a foreskin because there's more head exposed on the penis. So I've talked to people like, who were circumcised as adults, people with intact, circumcised, whatever, and there's so many variables, but it's not always. So, oh, bless you, maybe? Sure.
Sorry, I sat down in my chair. It was kind of a...
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm not a tiny man, so I apologize for that.
No, it's okay. I'm curious. I've got this little controlling. Hey, say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm totally playing with your volume, so I just lowered your volume since you just started chilling. Back to Q&As. This is exciting. I'm learning things. I'm going to do this for 5 more minutes, then I'm going to go because this is really weird. And I don't know how I feel about it yet. How do you guys feel?
Fine.
Oh, I mean, I know it's fine, but it's I don't know. Like, I feel like doing something else, like teaching a workshop or something. Like, just taking questions. It's a specific thing, and it's not something I usually do. I usually take questions at the end of workshops. So, I mean, maybe I should just teach a workshop, for 15 minutes and then take questions on the subject. I don't know. Still figuring this out, you guys. The future. Website questions. What? I heard something. Oh, you probably talked to somebody else.
Yeah. I love that vagina exhibit.
Oh, are you in Los Angeles right now?
Yeah.
Oh, how was that? Oh, Jorge says hello from Peru. That's. You went to a vagina exhibit?
Yeah, 101 vaginas. You were there. We met.
Oh, vagina 101?
Yeah, there was like 101 vaginas. It was like a art exhibit.
Oh, you're Sean with the bag at the vagina. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Oh, you live in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Okay. No, it's okay. I mean, Gerald says, I think I've downloaded the proper app. Okay, Gerald. So, Gerald, are you still there? I miss you. Gerald. Wait, okay, so if Gerald downloaded the app, then technically, we could get him up in this action.
Well, you have to adjust it on Gmail. That's what I heard.
I have to send him something on Gmail?
Yeah, the video thing is on Gmail.
Kirby. Invite. Alright. Seems simple enough. I click invite people, I type in the person's name, their little picture pops up, I send the thing. Let's see if he shows up in the next minute or two. Let's just
Let's
see.
do.
Let's just see.
You don't see this, but I'm flexing my arms right now.
Good job.
Yeah, it's like that, and it's very impressive. Point being,
What?
eh?
Point being biceps. They're
Yes,
biceps are
biceps really
fine.
impressive.
Just for Gerald. Hey Gerald, I totally just invited you to this. What did you get on your end?
You can do it. You
Um,
can do it.
Actually, but in the meantime, Gerald says, I haven't had sex in a long time, really a long time. I'm afraid that women might be turned off by this. Do you have any suggestions on what I can do? Um, One, forgive yourself. It's okay. Like plenty of people who are partnered have a lot more sex than people who are single. Period. So let's just say a long time means 10 years. Right? And some people feel like it's been so long since they have had sex that it feels almost like another virginity. Like it's just they're kind of lost in it. So when you don't have to tell them you haven't had sex in a long time, you don't have to do that. Like thinking, oh, having sex means immediately you're in the throes of passion and it's in and you have to push all the buttons and make all the things go. Like first work on making out with someone. First work on having a connection with someone. Or putting a Craigslist out, whatever you're doing to get to the sex part. Um, some women may be turned off by that. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people about sex, also my own dating life, and I'll tell you right now, a lot of people get really weird when I bring up sex, because it's not like I'm immediately like, so, tell me about your genitals, because we might do it in a few weeks. Like, I don't do that, but if I say, um, like, I just if we're making out and clothes start coming off and I want to know more about what they like, I might ask like do you like are you okay with being a little rougher or do you like to go a little more gentle or what kind of mood are you in this evening? I'll get a sense of the weather that day. I don't just assume anything about their body. Mm.
Do you
Just
think there's a
ask if
difference?
what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think there's a difference between like saying that on a dating profile or dating and being in person and going on a date or
I think highlighting that you're inexperienced in a dating profile. It's just, I think that it seems so important to the person where that's a piece of information for them. Like, it's just blaring, like, I'm a virgin still, or like, I haven't had sex in so long. Like, what are they going to freak out? That is so, like, in the realm of who you are and the things that you love and the experiences you've had and travel and shows that you watch and your job and your culture, like all these things. The fact that you haven't had sex in a long time, it's not actually that important. Like it may leave you feeling a little insecure at times, but you don't have to just like be like number one thing in my profile. I don't know. Like, it's not that essential for the other person. It seems like you need to take care of yourself more than the other person really needs to know immediately. That's what strikes me is it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. And I mean, it's valid to feel like it's extremely important to you, but if you're concerned about how to communicate it to someone else, realize that if you just say like, "Hey, I haven't had sex in a long time," that's going to make it seem really big for some people. I mean, for me, it would be like no big deal. But like for some people, it's like, oh, we are talking about this. We are talking about the sex. And the first thing you're telling me is you haven't had any, so it must be really big. It just forgive yourself and accept that you just haven't had sex. Don't get all bent out of shape about it. Um, and know what you want to do. Like, what is sex for you? You just want to put it in somebody? Yeah, you want to put something. You want to do that? You want to put something in somebody? Is that what you want? I mean, or do you want closeness? Do you want to cuddle? I mean, you kind of want to get slapped across the face a couple times. I won't judge, you know, but like, what does that mean for you?
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I know
That's
that when I freak out on dates, it's usually because like I remember when I first started to go to these parties where you kind of had to negotiate with people what you wanted to do, and I had no idea. I was just excited to be there, but I felt like I needed to know all these things that I didn't know. Um, just be glad to be there. The end. Wow. I just kept talking about that, didn't I? So
that's
weird.
okay. I was listening and taking
Well,
notes.
good. You're here with me. Gerald, where are you? I totally invited you, and I miss you now.
Okay, now I'm okay. I'll say my bit. Uh, Gerald, I'm calling you out. Where you hiding? Are you hiding on the internet? Where you hiding?
This guy Havoc. He's yeah. He's got my back clearly.
Exactly. I'm
Um,
rolling up behind. I got my Sexton Sandra bag. It's on now. Mm-mm.
are you the one that came to the pleasure chest too and got the bag from me?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
That's
it is. That was me.
I love it. Well, thank you for coming out. All
I
right,
promise I won't run away. I promise.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So hey, you guys, we did it. This was very interesting. I learned a lot about what this means to host a hangout. Um, and rock on for joining. Very interesting. Okay, I am going to go grocery shopping now because it's really hot and I need more fruit
I
and
know,
other
huh?
things that can
It's
help
all
me
fucked up in
survive.
Los Angeles.
It's what?
It's all fucked up in Los Angeles. I ain't
It,
got no air conditioning either. Jesus.
it's terrible. Oh, all right. Thank you for your questions. I really appreciate it. All right, this is going to be on YouTube for you if you want to look at this. It's a lot of me. Hello.
I'll put on face.
Go Team Fun, you guys. Go Team Fun. Stopping the broadcast. Bye, Sean.
There, Sandra.
Bye, you guys.